Ooh, I'm live, so you can barely see me. Hopefully that fits. Okay. So hi guys, Ilfrey here. I know it's been a while. Yeah, a lot of stuff has just happened, like I said. So I decided to make a live stream instead because that's the only way I'm going to get a video out. So this is basically a chatting live stream. If you want to ask me questions, if you want to do a Q&A, it doesn't matter. Like, it's whatever in this chat, you know? Because I've been in my thoughts, you know? Like, I just kind of like been in my thoughts. And I've been thinking about it. If you know, how do I even like say this? It's like last month you saw that I got my new car, or you probably didn't see that I got my new car and then got into a wreck, and you know, it's been like a whole month without my car. And it's like you just have that feeling of being helpless, you know? It's like you can't do things for yourself. You have to rely on others now. But a lot more stuff has just been happening, you know, in between that time. And for me as a person, my nails are ugly because I just took off my nails. Yeah, excuse that. But for me, I'm just like a naturally, my voice cracked. For me, I'm just like a naturally angry person. So it's like, is that real for people out there, you know, just to be naturally angry, be constantly angry all the time? Is that a real thing? At first, I thought it was just because it's like my dad is just a naturally angry person too, you know? So I just thought it was because he was just really strict, you know? And so I just thought it because he was just a strict person, you know. He was in the army, and normally it's like if you were in the army, you're kind of strict, you know, afterwards. So I just thought it was because of that. I just blamed it on the army. But it's like, no, he was just a naturally angry person, you know. And then looking up like what you call a person who is just naturally angry, and you know, obviously depression pops up, because if you're not happy, you're sad, and if you're sad, you're depressed, you know. But for the longest, I didn't think like I was depressed, you know. I didn't think like that's what you call it, you know, if you're not naturally happy all the time. You're just, I thought it was just kind of like a normal thing. If somebody's naturally, it's like, it's hard to be constantly happy every day. Like, that's not a realistic thing. You can't be happy all the time, you know? So it's like, obviously constantly being angry can't be a good thing, but also it's like I said, if you're not constantly happy, then what are you? You're constantly like neutral, or you're either angry. It's like either or. So I just figured like it was just like a normal thing, you know? But it's like, it becomes past the point of being normal when you start getting angry at little things that wouldn't bother you in the first place, or getting angry at people who did nothing to you. You can barely see me, sorry. But it's like for people who did nothing to you, you're getting angry at them because that's just naturally who you are, you know? And they don't deserve that, you know? Like, they don't deserve the hits they take because you're just an angry person. It's like with my dad, it was verbal abuse. Honestly, it was verbal abuse. And I don't want to say this about my dad, you know? Because I love my dad. But it was just verbal abuse. And it's gotten to that point to where I'm verbally abusive myself, you know? It's it's just really about being in denial, you know? Cuz you don't know what to call it. You just think like you're a naturally irritable person, but you can be naturally irritable if it's like I can't be naturally irritable if I can't keep myself from lashing out on others, you know? I feel like, yeah, I may be naturally angry, but I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It's just, it's like one of those new subjects that you just don't know how to explain, you know? But you know what you're trying to say, but you just don't know how to say it. And it's just one of those it's just one of those things where you just hope somebody understands what you're talking about. So it's like, what's the is being naturally irritable is being naturally irritable, does that mean that you're a depressed person, or is that just normal, you know, like for a person to be naturally irritable? I mean, normal for some people to be naturally irritable, you know, irritable, whatever. I'm not gonna get the word right. I can't edit it out, so it's live. Doesn't matter. I don't know. And then it's just like, for me, I know it's like, don't you have somebody you can talk to about this? And it's just like, really, I don't have somebody I can talk to about this. I don't talk to my friends. I don't talk to my fiance. I don't talk to my mom about these things. It's just kind of like a thing where I just keep bottled up inside me, and I work it out within myself, you know? And that's why it's just like I can't do that anymore, because it's gotten to this point now with me where I started lashing out on people. And it's like, it's not nothing new where I've kept things bottled in and worked it out within me. It's like I've done that since I was little, and since I could understand that I have problems, you know? Like, I've done that for a long time, and I've always worked it out within myself, you know? I never really had to ask someone else's help, or to reach out to social media, you know? It's just kind of like, with me, I'm that weird emo black girl, or I'm that weird black girl, you know, that didn't fit in with everybody else. Like, I didn't fit in with the black kids. Didn't really fit in with the white kids. I fit in with the weird people. I'm sorry. I don't mean to call y'all weird. But the outcasted people. And it's not like I haven't changed since then. Like, I'm just more well-rounded now. It's like, now I can fit in with the black people. Now I can fit in with the white people. Now I can fit in with the weird. Yeah, I mean, I've already fitted in with the weird, outcast people. But it's like, I'm more well-rounded now. So, considering that, because of who I am, because I didn't have anyone to talk to about who I was, you know, about the problems that I was having internally, I made it myself to reach out to social media and I've made it myself to where I want to become the person that people can come and talk to. You know, when they don't have anybody else to talk to, I can be that person to talk to because I can relate to you, you know? Like, I can give you advice on how you're feeling. It's just, I have this big thing on where I don't want people to feel like they are alone because I felt that way, you know? So it's just become a thing to where I'm abrasive to talking to other people. I don't want to talk to other people. I much rather talk to people as a whole rather than talk to one person. Because I feel like that one person that I choose to talk to won't have the chance to, like, won't relate to me and how I'm feeling. And I don't want to get some bullshit ass advice, or I don't want to get some basic ass advice like, oh, it's going to get better, or this or that. It's like, don't tell me it's going to get better. I know it's going to get better. But how do I make it better? You know? How did you make it better? And that's how I felt. That's how I feel. I don't want to have to talk to one person and when they don't help me on how I'm feeling, talk to another person. I'd rather just talk about it once and be done. You know? Talk about it once, start working on myself, and be done. Like, that's the end of the problem. But then when you do that stuff on social media, it's considered as you're trying to seek attention, or you just want attention, or in my case, since I'm on YouTube and I'm promoting myself, in my case, it just seems like I'm trying to get followers, you know? And that's not it. It's like, I really do want people to know, like, they're not alone if they're feeling a certain way, you know? It's like, it's like I said, I just really don't want people to feel like they're alone. I really need to do my nails. Oh, this is bugging me. I took my nails off today because they were already breaking off. I'm wearing press-on nails now. I haven't gone to the beauty nail salon, whatever you call it, in like a long time. Like 2 months I haven't gone. But I was going to change my nail colors today anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I looked up what it is to be like a constantly angry person. And also, I don't want to self-diagnose myself as depressed. But it's like, I don't know what else to name it. It's like, do I really have this? Am I just tripping? Am I like freaking out over nothing? Like, is there something else making me this way? You know? But it's like, I've dealt with being angry since I was a teenager, you know? And the reason why people don't know, like, I'm just a naturally angry person is because I suppressed it. I made myself happy. I created a false happiness. I created a false persona of myself just to make sure, like, people don't really see who I truly am. Just a naturally angry person. And now it's finally caught up to me because all this stuff is happening. It's finally caught up to me. And it started what I didn't want it to do the most. It was lashing out on other people who don't deserve it. Getting angry at the small things that wouldn't normally, like, bother me, you know? And at first I was just, all this stuff is like running along my period, by the way. Sorry. TGIF. Oh, wait. No, thank God it's Friday. Too much info. TMI. Whatever. But all this stuff is like running along my period. But I only get 2 symptoms along my period. I only get cramps. And I only feel bloated. Okay? So it's like, what could be causing this? And I have no other explanation other than just who I am. And it's not like I don't have a background. It's not like this is just out of nowhere. It's like my father was this way too, you know? So it's like I have a background of it. It's a trait of me. It's a trait of my dad, and it's passed along to me. So it's like, if you know that about yourself, how do you deal with that? Like, do I just go to the doctor and be like, hey, doc, I have depression. Give me some pills. I don't want to do that. I don't want the chance of becoming addicted to something, you know? Like, and it's like, okay, well, if you don't want pills, then you got to start creating happiness. You got to start finding things that make you happy. And it's like, I have things that make me happy, you know? I draw, I sing, I do makeup and all this. I do YouTube. It's like I have a creative outlet, you know? But maybe it's just not enough, or maybe it's just, I don't know what it is. Like, maybe it's just not enough. I've literally just been sitting and talking to this. I've been live for 17 minutes and not one person has come into my chat. Hello. How many followers do I have? Like almost 800, right? Subscribers, right? Which, by the way, thank you guys. I just been talking about myself for like this whole time. I have 807 subscribers. The last time I checked, I only had like 780. So that means I gained like, what the fuck was that? I don't know. Something just fucking moved, and yeah, it's only me and my 2 dogs in this house, so nothing should be moving. But by the way, hello to you guys. Hello, hi. Yeah. I'm sorry, like, this had to be the first video of you see of me after subscribing. A new video that you see of me after subscribing to my channel is me kicking myself in the face, trying to figure out if I'm depressed or if I'm just like trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with me, you know? It's just, I don't know, it's like I said, I just don't want people to feel like they're alone in this world. I want people to feel like they have other people to relate to. But it's just kind of, it's hard for me, like I said, because I don't talk to other people like that. I don't go looking for other people to talk to about my problems. I kind of just keep it all internally inside. The only person I've ever like talked to my problems is Mark, and it's like, I don't want Mark to know like I'm just an unhappy person. I want him to know me as the person when he met me, just as happy-go-lucky girl, always happy, always energetic and all this and like that. I want to be this person that I created myself. But it's just like, I can't help for those times where if I'm not being this energetic, happy person, to where I go back to being myself and I get along in my thoughts and I just start like being angry about shit, you know? And then also this world right now, this world is fucking crazy and it's not helping me, you know, with whatever the fuck is going on with me. And it's like, I know the world doesn't revolve around you, you know, like you can't do anything about the world the way it is. But it's just like right now, like me having this depression, being angry or whatever the fuck is going on with me, it's not the perfect time right now because of all the shit that's just been going on. It's not the perfect time. And it just feels like I'm being hammered down. You know, I'm being hammered down into one place. And if I don't figure out how to fix it, I'm going to be stuck in that place. So yeah. This video is 20 minutes long. I can't believe I talked that long. Well, actually, no. I kind of can't believe that. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. If you watch this video, sorry, just know you're not alone. If you watch this video, know you're not alone. You're not alone. There's always someone else who feels exactly like how you do. You know, like, problems in this world, trouble in this world, everyone has something going on in their life that causes them to feel a certain way, causes them to feel depressed or somehow, you know, like, it's just some things that we can't help in life, you know? And I guess it is like our mission to figure out what makes us happy in life, you know? I guess I just kind of like talking to myself just kind of like helped me figure out like what it is that I need to do, you know? Even though I came on here to talk to you guys and none of you showed up, you know? But it's okay because I still figured out like how I felt. But yeah. That's just it. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out because I feel better already. So bye guys. See ya.